Have you ever wondered why some people eat super clean, go for a walk every day, yet their belly fat just won't budge, and they wake up tossing and turning at 2 or 3 a.m. every night? The truth is, it's not just aging. The real culprit is your body's stress alarm system being stuck in the on position. And the main player here, cortisol, the stress hormone. Normally, cortisol helps keep you alert and ready to react in emergencies. But after 60, the off switch for cortisol starts to wear down, leaving this hormone running high all day and night. When cortisol refuses to calm down, it quietly wreaks havoc. Shallow sleep, waking in the middle of the night, stubborn belly fat even if you're dieting, fuzzy, memory, weak muscles, fragile bones, and most dangerously, it silently damages your blood vessels, raising the risk of stroke. Right now, there's no FDA-approved drug that specifically lowers cortisol. Sleep aids or anti-anxiety meds only mask the symptoms, they don't fix the root cause. To truly turn off this alarm, you need to target your hormone system directly. And the simplest way isn't in a pill bottle, it's right there in your kitchen. Today, I'm going to share 7 everyday foods that can powerfully lower cortisol, helping you sleep deeply again and flatten your belly naturally. Once you understand how dangerous cortisol can be, you'll realize one thing: you don't need anything expensive or complicated to start reducing stress in your body. And don't forget to subscribe to Strong Health Way for more practical tips to build a healthy, energized lifestyle every single day. Now let's start with the lightest, safest, and easiest group of foods to add into your day. Group 1, fruits and veggies rich in vitamin C, antioxidant power. When it comes to lowering cortisol, we need to be honest about one thing. Not every food is a magic switch. Some foods won't change your body overnight, but they lay the foundation, and without that foundation, even the stronger strategies that come later won't work as well. That's exactly why we start with fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin C. After 50, our adrenal glands, the little powerhouses that directly control cortisol, become far more sensitive. Every little stress, every restless night, every meal lacking nutrients puts extra pressure on them. Vitamin C doesn't force cortisol to drop instantly, but it protects the adrenals, keeping your body from staying in constant alarm mode day after day. Think of everyday foods you already know: oranges, kiwis, strawberries, blueberries, red bell peppers, or broccoli. They're not exotic, they're not expensive, yet quietly, they do something incredibly important. They reduce mild inflammation and help your nervous system recover from stress. For anyone just starting their journey to control cortisol, or for those who haven't been eating enough fresh produce for years, this is the safest first step. Eating these foods consistently every day can help your body feel less tense, your blood vessels more flexible, your mind clearer, and your stress tolerance higher. You don't need to overdo it or take high doses. Just focus on fresh, regular servings, like tending a garden, watering it every day patiently but persistently. Once this foundation is solid, your body is ready for the stronger solutions we'll explore in the next groups. But even with plenty of fruits and veggies, many people still wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. That's because cortisol isn't spiking from daytime stress. It's your body running low on fuel while you sleep. And that's when Group 2 steps in. Group 2, slow carbs, keeping blood sugar stable overnight. If you often wake up between 2 and 4 a.m., heart beating a little faster, mind suddenly alert, even though you aren't worried about anything, there's one overlooked reason we need to consider blood sugar dropping too low during the night. After 50, our bodies don't regulate blood sugar as smoothly as they used to. When glucose levels dip in the middle of the night, the brain interprets it as a danger signal. Right then, cortisol is released to save the day, and the result: you wake up tossing and turning, struggling to fall back asleep. This is where slow digesting carbs come in. Foods like sweet potatoes, brown rice, whole oats, or quinoa don't spike blood sugar and send it crashing afterward. Instead, they release energy, gradually keeping your blood sugar stable through the night so your body doesn't feel the need to trigger its stress alarm. For many people, just a small portion of sweet potato or a little whole grain at an early dinner can make a noticeable difference. Deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, and over time, even stress-related belly fat begins to decrease. Of course, we still need to listen to our bodies. This group isn't for everyone, especially if you're carrying extra weight. The key is eating the right amount at the right time and avoiding sweets or sugar at night. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop A1 in the comments below so we know you're here with Strong Health Way. And now let's move on to group 3, a critical factor for nourishing the adrenals and supporting your nervous system. Group 3, high-quality protein. Nourishing the adrenals. Once your blood sugar is more stable at night, there's still another crucial need our body has that often gets overlooked: being properly nourished so it doesn't keep calling for help with cortisol. And this is exactly where high-quality protein steps in. After 50, our adrenal glands and nervous system become much more sensitive. If a meal lacks sufficient protein, the body interprets it as a signal that resources are running low. The result: cortisol is released again to keep us alert and holding on even when all we really want is rest. Everyday foods like eggs, especially the yolks, fish, lentils, chickpeas, or a small portion of lean poultry can make a big difference. They provide the amino acids your adrenals need, calm the nervous system, and help your body stop producing excess cortisol. When eaten in the right amount and at the right time, many people notice they feel less fatigued during the day. Their heart isn't racing at night for no reason, and their muscles are better preserved, something incredibly important for preventing age-related weakness. The key is not to overeat and not to eat too late. Heavy, greasy meals late at night make the body work harder instead of resting. By choosing quality protein, eating just enough, and timing it properly, you're sending a clear message to your body: everything is safe and now it's time to rest. Group 4, fermented foods, probiotics. After nourishing the adrenals with high-quality protein, there's still one crucial link. Many people often overlook the gut-brain connection. Did you know that most of our feel-good hormones and that sense of calm actually start in the gut? When our gut is healthy, cortisol naturally decreases and our sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. This is exactly where fermented foods or probiotics come into play. Everyday options like unsweetened yogurt, kefir, naturally fermented kimchi miso, or a little low-sugar kombucha do more than just support digestion. They also soothe the nervous system, lift mood, and boost natural serotonin. These foods are quiet but persistent allies, helping you wake up less in the middle of the night and feel calmer overall. The key is you don't need to eat a lot, just a small amount daily, prioritizing fresh, low-sugar, non-pasteurized options. Once fermented foods become part of your daily routine, your body will start noticing the difference. Deeper sleep, a calmer mind, and cortisol no longer spiking unnecessarily in the middle of the night. Group 5, leafy greens and magnesium-rich foods. Once we've nurtured the adrenals and supported the gut-brain connection, there's still one more step to truly switch off that stress alarm ringing all day, calming the nervous system. And the simplest, most natural way to do this: leafy greens and magnesium-rich foods. Vegetables like spinach, kale, bok choy, and broccoli, along with magnesium-packed seeds and nuts such as pumpkin seeds and almonds, aren't just ordinary foods. They help soothe the nervous system, reduce low-level tension, stabilize blood pressure, and improve both sleep and digestion. For anyone who's dealt with years of stress, middle-of-the-night wake-ups, or a constantly overactive mind, these foods are a small but powerful gift that helps your body naturally cool down. Of course, we also need to listen to our bodies. People with kidney stones should limit spinach, and anyone on blood-thinning medications should monitor vitamin K intake. When eaten consistently fresh and in variety, these foods gradually help ease anxiety, make it easier to fall asleep, and give the nervous system the sense of calm we've all been longing for. Group 6, herbal teas and relaxing drinks. After supporting the adrenals, nurturing the gut-brain connection, and adding magnesium-rich greens, There's still one small but incredibly effective trick to help your body truly relax and lower cortisol quickly. Herbal teas and relaxing drinks. Familiar options like mild green tea, chamomile peppermint, or choices like low-dose matcha and pure dark cocoa aren't just tasty. They also calm the brain, reduce anxiety, and stabilize heart rate, setting the stage for deeper, more restorative sleep. For many people, just a warm cup before bed is a gentle signal to the body. It's time to rest. No need to worry anymore. Take Linda, for example. She's 65 and used to wake up around 2 to 3 a.m. After just 1 week of drinking warm chamomile tea before bed, she noticed fewer awakenings and a steadier heartbeat. After a month, her sleep was deeper. She woke up refreshed, and her cortisol levels had dropped noticeably. The key is consistency in moderation. Drink just enough each day and avoid it on an empty stomach or too close to bedtime if you're sensitive to caffeine. When this small habit becomes part of your routine, you'll feel the difference: a calmer mind, a steadier heart, and naturally deeper sleep that helps your body recover fully after a long day. Group 7, fatty fish and healthy fats. Omega-3. If we've gone through the previous food groups, now we reach the strongest, most lasting, and most decisive weapon in controlling cortisol after 60 fatty fish and healthy fats rich in omega-3. This isn't just a delicious addition to your meals. It's the cornerstone for nourishing the HPA axis where cortisol is produced. When the HPA axis is calmed, our bodies experience lower baseline cortisol, reduce chronic inflammation, and most importantly, deeper sleep with fewer nighttime awakenings. Fatty fish like wild salmon, sardines, and herring combined with olive oil, avocado, or walnuts provide natural omega-3s that protect the brain's support memory and promote a calmer mind. These foods work directly at the root of the problem, not depending on chance or short-term effects, and their benefits are long-lasting. Take my friend, James, 68, from Michigan. He used to wake up around 3 a.m. feeling anxious and struggling to fall back asleep. After adding wild salmon 3 times a week and a handful of walnuts to his dinners within just a few weeks, he noticed fewer night awakenings, a steadier heartbeat, and a calmer mood. When his doctor checked his baseline, cortisol had dropped significantly and his inflammation markers improved. Of course, we still need to be careful. Avoid large fish high in mercury, skip deep frying, and opt for gentle cooking methods like steaming or light baking to preserve nutrients. When fatty fish and healthy fats become a weekly habit, your body truly lowers baseline cortisol. You sleep more deeply, your mood stabilizes, and you feel the lasting peace your body has been craving. Alongside the foods that help lower cortisol, we also need to be aware of the ones that quietly make cortisol rise even when they seem harmless. These foods can tire out our adrenal glands, disrupt sleep, and leave us feeling more stressed. First up are fast foods and highly processed items. Think instant noodles, snacks, and packaged meals. They're loaded with salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats, yet lack the nutrients your hormones need. Eating these too often, especially at night, forces your body to work overtime, wears out your adrenals, and keeps cortisol levels elevated. The solution: limit them to once or twice a week and avoid eating them in the evening. Next, refined sugar and white carbs cakes. White bread pasta cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash, triggering cortisol and making you wake up in the middle of the night or feel that late night hunger pang. A better choice is whole grains, sweet potatoes, or brown rice, which provide steady energy and help stabilize cortisol. Finally, caffeine and alcohol, especially in the afternoon or evening, can keep cortisol elevated for hours, disrupting sleep and throwing off your body's natural rhythm. If you can't give up coffee, go for decaf, drink it early, and pay attention to how your body reacts. Food is important, but to truly keep cortisol in check, we can't ignore our daily lifestyle. Getting enough sleep at the right times is the first foundation. Try to go to bed before 10:30 p.m. and turn off your phone or computer after 9 p.m., giving your brain time to wind down before sleep. Dinner also plays a big role. Eating before 8 p.m. helps your digestive system and adrenal glands relax, so cortisol doesn't spike unexpectedly in the middle of the night. In the morning, take a few minutes for a gentle walk, some light movement, and early sunlight exposure. This tells your body a new day has begun, helping hormones stay balanced throughout the day. Our emotions matter just as much as our bodies. Talking with loved ones, journaling, or practicing deep breathing exercises can release hidden stress and naturally lower cortisol. Overall, these aren't huge changes, but these small, consistent habits are the key to stabilizing cortisol, helping us sleep better, feel less anxious, and have more energy every day. As you can see, controlling cortisol isn't just about what we eat, it's about how we live each day. Combining smart food choices with healthy routines allows our bodies to find balance, sleep deeply, reduce stress, and feel energized. If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe to Strong Health Way and turn on notifications so you don't miss tips to help us live healthier, happier, and fully enjoy our later years. Let's build a strong, vibrant body one day at a time.